So we'll do a quick rundown of what's happening these last couple of games. I'm gonna make it very quick because the Lakers and the Grizzlies game is about to tip off in like 20 some odd minutes. But big keys is Nuggets, Suns. They close out their series 4-1. Both good competitive games, but in the day they just didn't have enough. Timberwolves didn't have enough. The Clippers didn't have enough. They had to deal with those injuries with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Westbrook had a bad game 5, but he was good this series, really good. Do I think he was the player he was throughout games 2 and 4? No, but I don't think he's as awful as he was in game 1 and in game 5, because they won game 1 with him, being off in the field that game because he did everything else right. But I think he's played well enough to get himself a bigger contract. I don't think he'll resign with the Clippers, and we'll have this same song and dance next year with every team he lands with. They'll probably be a mid-tier team or closer to the bottom, but he'll be able to elevate them, raise their floor, get them to be a 7 to 8 seed, and then they flame out in the playoffs. That's what likely happens. The Bucks are down 3-1. Giannis, first game back, has triple-double, played really well. Brook Lopez, 36 points. He played well, but they somehow managed to blow the game. But thanks to Jimmy Butler having 56 points, 20 in the first quarter, another 20-point quarter in the fourth. Yeah, playoff Jimmy, he's different. He's real. If he would, have some of these performances throughout the regular season, he would sprinkle them in. He would be talked about a lot more. But being that he just tends to coast in the regular season, it leads to them, one, having a lower seed, and two, people not really caring about what Jimmy Butler does in the regular season. But he's really good in the playoffs. Now, do I think this will be sustainable? No. Because even if they do win this series, I don't think Jimmy Butler doing all this work is going to help them win the next series. I don't. But the Celtics, them Hawks still sticking around. Trae Young hits a 30-foot step-back 3 to keep their series alive. And they go back to Atlanta with DeJounte Murray after serving that 1-game suspension. We'll see. I mean, if it gets to a Game 7, the Celtics still have a good chance of winning it, but you don't want to get to a Game 7 and being down 3-1. It's just not good. Folks will get real tight, and you got a good chance to lose the game. And then for the Game 5 tonight, when it comes to the Memphis Grizzlies, the Lakers, and Sacramento Kings, and the Golden State Warriors, I look for the Lakers to close them out tonight, even though I would hope they don't have an awful first quarter, because they would be prone to doing that. But if they don't, they got a good chance to close them out tonight. And if not, hopefully they get it done at the Crypton 6. And when it comes to the Warriors Kings, De'Aaron Fox, that right index finger, or is it his last? I forgot. He has a finger issue. He will be playing tonight. We'll just have to see how the injury affects him throughout the first half. Because if he's doing good in the first half, I think he'll be fine. But they're back in Sacramento. Warriors on a good road team. Let's see what happens. And I think that's it for tonight's games. I know Cleveland and New York's going on right now. I believe Cleveland had like a 5-point lead when I started recording. But looking forward to tonight's slate of games. Hopefully the Lakers close out Memphis tonight. Dylan Brooks has deactivated his Instagram account, which is surprising. It's just weird how he played up the whole being a villain, and then they lose 2 games in a row, and he's not available for the media. I think that's pretty odd, pretty weird to me. But LeBron was great in the last game. Anthony Davis was awful offensively, but great defensively, and hopefully they both have better offensive games tonight, and Anthony Davis continues to do what he's doing on the defensive end. He has been the best player defensively in these playoffs. And when it comes to offense, that has been Devin Booker, because he was phenomenal in this first round series against the Clippers. But without the way, ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe. I'm out.